Yes, sir. Nothing. Okay, Josie, this is section 6.1. We're going to go over some homework questions that they had. Like, so 38, they had a question on just part D. And so I'm going to record these 6.1 homework questions for you. So, 38D says it wants to know the bearing from A to O. From A to O. All of the other ones are going from O to something else, okay? So from A to O. All right, so here's the deal. Out in C, O is not the origin. Out in C, wherever we are is the origin. So that's what we have going on there. All right, so we've got to figure out either what this angle is or what this angle is. Yeah? Okay. What the heck are we doing here?
Well, somehow I got 65.
Somehow you got 65. How do we want to do this?
I don't know how I did that.
Like if I extend this line out a little ways, like this is 115, right? Yeah, do you see that? Like if I extend that line all the way through, right here, this is 115. So then what will this little guy be? 65, okay, so that angle is 65, 65 what?
Degrees.
65 degrees, what of what? South of east. So it would be east 65 south. Yeah? That's one answer. Otherwise, this guy would be, what is this, 25? 25 degrees. So you could say 25 degrees east of south. That would work as well. So either one of those answers would be sufficient. Yeah? Okay, that is 38 part D for the bearing. Okay? All right, 44 is next question. I'll leave him up there. 44. I need a book. 44. Find the bearing of the ship. Oh. Oh, I don't know why they're saying that. Oh, because 46 would end up with a tenth of a degree or whatever. So 44 is not going to have a tenth of a degree. They're saying down over here, this angle is 245. Okay. So I just need like this angle probably. Okay, so 245 minus 180, that is, what, 65? Is that 65 degrees? 65 degrees, but he is what of what? 65 degrees south of west, so west, 65 south. Or you could do 25 degrees west of south instead of south of west, whichever one. This one makes the most sense, though, because that's what they give you. 44, does that make sense? Yeah? Good? Bearings, that's what these are, bearings. Okay, what else? 48. Okay, 48. A cyclist rides west for 7 miles and then north 10 miles. All right, so here's my thing. We're riding west for 7 miles, then north for 10 miles. Okay. They want to know what is the bearing from the starting point. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what this angle is. What? How do I figure out that angle? Tangent, opposite adjacent, right? Okay. Yeah, so tangent of what?
10 over 7.
Tangent of angle theta, whatever, equals 10 over 7. But then I'm going to do inverse tangent, right? This is 48. Inverse tangent of 10 over 7 is how much?
I got 55.
55 degrees?
Oh, you got raised?
Yeah, 55 degrees. So this is 55 degrees, but what of what? 55 degrees north of the west direction. So west 55 north. Okay? That's how we do that when we don't have a...
52.
What? 52? 52 says, blah, 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 a helicopter. I gotta read. A helicopter takes off from the roof of a building and travels at 100 miles per hour on a bearing of that. The flight takes 3.2 hours. How far south and how far east has the helicopter? What the heck are we talking about here?
That's my question.
A helicopter takes off from the roof of a building. So is it going like at an angle that whole time, 100 miles per hour?
And that's the hypotenuse.
At a bearing of 53 degrees east of south.
320 miles at 50.
It'd be like in the fourth quadrant, right?
Yeah. That's what I did.
Okay, whatever. Blah. Oh, okay. So here's where my helicopter's starting, right? And 53 degrees east of south. Which angle is that?
The bottom one.
The bottom one. East, that means to the right of the south direction. This is 53 degrees. And this guy is 100. So this is 53 degrees and this guy is 100, right? They want to know how far east we have gone, right?
That shouldn't be 100. Because you went for.
Oh, yes. It wouldn't be 100. 100 miles per hour for 3.2 hours.
320.
So 320 is what this would be. Good catch. 320. Okay. How far south and how far east has the helicopter traveled? So normally we don't do a hourglass. We do a bow tie. But I'm gonna do a hourglass in this case. Okay. I want to know how far south and how far east we've gone. Yeah, sure.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you could go this direction if you wanted to,
Then
and
you
this
have
would
to find
be
that
like 37 degrees, right? Whichever one. Okay. So I'm just going to do it that way. Yeah, we can do it that way in this case because we're doing south and east. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Okay, so do you want to find east first or south first?
South.
South? Okay, so this guy in relationship to 53 degrees is adjacent, and we have the hypotenuse. A and H is which one? Cosine. Cosine of what?
53.
53 equals S over
320.
320. S over 320. Okay, times 320. Times 320. 320 cosine of 53. The south direction is how far? 193 miles? Sure. Okay. Then we do the same thing again, but this time we do east. So we're trying to find opposite and hypotenuse. Sine of
The same thing.
53 equals east now over 320 times 320. 320 sine of 53. The east direction is how far? How far is east? 256 miles. That sounds good. So we are that many miles south and that many miles east of where we started from. I know why I'm confused. I'm thinking of like elevation being this thing right here instead of like graphically on a map. You see my confusion? I'm thinking like the helicopter starts on the top of a building and then they're going down. I'm like, that's like underground. No, I'm thinking elevation. This is like they are in Hastings and they're going to end up in Superior. That's what it is. That's why I'm confused. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. So they are 193 miles south and 256 miles east of where they were before. Got it. Makes sense. Anything else? Bearings is where the trick lies, right? Like that's the hard part. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. 6-1. Pass them in. If you are done, make sure your name is on it. Pass those in. We're going to start 6-2 here in just a moment. Should I keep recording or should I do a separate recording? Keep recording?
Well, it depends on if you're having enough stories.
I'm going to stop recording. Okay, Josie, there'll be another video.